So my mom, my brother, and his wife came to see me, and I said I am going to host them because yes, he came for introduction. My brother is getting married, so I went to the market. I said no, I have to buy chicken, live chicken, not frozen chicken. So I bought chicken for 3.5. This is broiler. Normally it's 4.2, but I priced it to 3.5. They cut it for me. This nice malam cut everything for me for 200 naira. See the meat. See, one thing about live chicken is that you have head, you have leg, you have liver, and all those wish you see the wings and everything, and it tastes very good. So yes, I went to the market. I was going to cook egusi soup and stew, like two things at the same time. Trust me, I have not cooked soup in a while, but trust me, I was able to throw it down in the kitchen. So here is meat. I bought meat for 1,000 naira. That's 1k meat. The man said no, it's 3,000. I said no, I don't have 3,000. It's 800 I have, but let me just give you 1k. See, 1k meat. Forget at the price. Nobody the price reach me. Nobody, trust me. So that's the chicken there. I just came back and I kept everything on the table in the kitchen. That's salt, that's dry fish. This is a meat. 800 naira, 1k meat. Well, who will say 1k meat for you for that amount? So that is black catfish. Your egusi is not complete if you don't have this mala fish. If you don't have this mala fish, that's 500 naira fish. The stockfish is 200 naira each. Forget at the price. That's Maggi what 300 naira. That is sort of 150. Crayfish 400. Blended crayfish. They blended it in the market for me. That's thyme and curry for, was it 100 or 200 naira? That's tin tomato there, 120. But that's bitter leaf. I bought that bitter leaf for like, it's not 200 or 300 or thereabouts. Yeah, onion 100 naira. What is that? That's ginger. Yeah, that's tomato paste. I usually put ginger in my tomato paste. So that's the remaining one. That's oil, and that's fufu of 2,000. I said no, my people will eat. They will eat very well. I have to take care of them. I really enjoyed my time in the kitchen. That's tomato and pepper. I'm going to use for my egusi. I will grind it. That village local. I have mortar in my house, so I was going to use mortar to be. There's something special about grinding tomato and pepper with mortar. It makes your food. Hey, use your hand to grind it. Extra sweet, because I couldn't use the tomato paste for stew for egusi, because of ginger and garlic. It's wrong. So that's the meat. I was washing the meat. Then the other one is the chicken. I have to prep my meal before I start cooking. So here is washing of the meat with the stockfish. So if you want to make egusi normally, you have to wash your meat with stockfish, you put onion, you put maggi, you put salt, and you boil. Now for chicken, of course, you have to wash it, you put onion, you put maggi, you put your thyme, and you put your salt and just small water. So I was just trying to prep both meals at the same time. As in, I did cook a bag, leave cooking for me. As in, I'm doing like two different things at the simultaneously. That's what is called time management. And the funny thing is that I have not cooked since I started living on my own. I have never been to the market to cook soup. Like if I'm cooking, if it's not noodles, if it's not rice and stew, or jollof rice, or fried rice, or porridge, or beans and plantain, just light meals, or yam and sauce, forget it. It's not Sandra. But now it's not just me. Like I'm talking about my family. My family, I do not play with them. So here is me prepping my meal. I wish you guys could just taste the finished product, but you guys are going to see it. Like I did cook a bit. I learned from my mom. When your mom is a Deltan woman, you know that you must know how to cook. You must know how to fry. As in, frying is how we cook. If you can't fry tomato and pepper, like for stew, you can't fry egusi, like fry the life out of it. My dear, you have not started cooking. No, you have not started. You have to fry it. My mom said when you fry it very well, the taste will come out now. Okay, so that's egusi and crayfish blended. So I added water for it to soak a little. That's how we do it too. That's how my mom taught me, and trust me, it came out nice. So that's just a little water. That's my pepper and my tomato. I am going to blend it. That's the black catfish for egusi. See that egusi is going. Egusi is going. That's tomato paste for my stew. That's bitter leaf, like fresh bitter leaf. There's garlic there, but yeah, part of it was added to the blended tomato paste, you understand, for the stew. So so my mom taught me two ways. You can use that grinding stone or use mortar, but I prefer mortar. You know why? Pepper, it won't touch my hand, and for me it's easier than using grinding stone, bending my weight. I can just slouch a bit or stand and just pound and pound and pound. See me, like there's no light, so blender will not work. I don't have blender. I prefer using this one. If I don't grind in the market, I use the normal mortar and to grind what I'm grinding. As in, hey, when you eat food that they use hand to pound, like you use normal mortar to blend tomato, you will know that you have eaten something. If you've not eaten it, please just try it. Try it at home. It's not stressful at all. Look at it. It's coming together. Look at it's quite smooth. It's actually very smooth. It depends on the consistency you want. And I think since it's just for my egusi, this one is okay. You know, pepper is actually like a fruit, or I think a vegetable, something very good for the body. So yeah. So here is my boiled meat. And that is the boiled meat, and that's my boiled chicken. The other one is boiled meat and stockfish, and that is the stock. So this is the egusi, you already soaked egusi with crayfish. That's the stock. That's the boiled chicken, boiled meat. And yes, I want to now put my palm oil for my egusi frying. That's how you fry. If you cannot fry egusi, forget it. Forget it. It means you've not started. Hey. So yes, I put oil, palm oil, then I'll add onion, then my pepper mix. Yes, and fry it a bit before adding my soaked egusi and crayfish. As in, you must have enough crayfish. If the crayfish is not enough, I beg, I don't know what you are doing. So that's me. That's the oil to fry the chicken for the stew, while the other one for palm oil is for the soup. So I'm doing what they call this simultaneous equation. Simultaneous cooking. You go to cook the two together. You go to do put. Hey, God, I beg. Cooking is, I don't know, when I was growing up I was like, when I grow up I get a job, then I'll just have a chef or someone that'll be cooking my meals. I cannot be cooking. As an adult I can't be cooking because I'm enjoying it. I enjoy it. It is so nice. Like I have my hands, hello. Except I'm like making like millions of naira, then I can have. But for now, the money I'm making, let me be managing it. I cannot be paying somebody salary just to cook food I can cook. So that's me frying the chicken, and that's me frying the tomato sauce and pepper mix. Yes, frying it before I will now add my egusi and crayfish that I've soaked a bit. So when you put it there, like I said, you now put everything into the heated oil with onion and your pepper mix. If you cannot fry egusi, please, I don't know what you're doing in the kitchen. From where I come from, I know other cultures, they used to roll it in balls and put it in water. I don't know how they did, but this is how my mom taught me. And I'm doing it my mom's way because my mama they cook a bit. Like she they cook fire. So here is me being my mother's daughter, and I am cooking. So I'm like, you will fry the life. See, you will fry, you will turn it, you will fry. When you fry, as you they fry the egusi, the taste will be coming out. The taste will be if you've not eaten egusi that they fried before, that they fried the life, not just frying, I don't know what you've eaten. I do not know what you have eaten. Like, you have to fry. Frying is how we cook. Why? My dad is from Edo State, my mom is from Delta State. If you can't fry, I don't know what you're cooking. So that is me frying the chicken for the stew. You know, I fried part of it, not all low, but as I'm frying it, I'm eating a bit, because there's no way I will be Sandra will be in the kitchen and you will not see my mouth. My mouth must move. My mom is tired of telling me, Sandra, before you know, you will finish all the meat in the pot. I'll say, Mommy, now I'm working, I have to test it. So here is me frying the goosey. Now this is where the work for the goosey just has begun. You fry, you turn, you fry it well. Like, fry it very well. So here I'm done frying. I added a little bit of, I added my stock. Then I will now add my black catfish. Then the stock contains stockfish that I'll add later, but here is the black catfish that I added to the egusi. Turn it a bit. See, if you don't have orishi in your egusi, I don't know what you're cooking. If there's no black catfish, there's no stockfish. And if you have money, put more all those small things inside, so that when you are eating, apart from the meat, you'll be seeing other things. It makes your food, have different flavors and have a great taste. So now this is the meat and the stockfish. So I will now add it to the black catfish I added, so that the soup will be full. You cannot be eating egusi soup and there's nothing to pick. There's no pickings there. It doesn't go well, So that is it. When you add it now, you turn it, you see that when you see You carry one spoon, you will see meat, you will see stockfish, you will see black catfish. They call it mangala fish. That's what they call it in Lagos. So it's mangala fish. I don't know what they call it in the south or in the west or the east. So this is bitter leaf. I bought it in the market because I don't have chance to start buying plucking leaf and start washing. I can't do that as a Lagos girl. So I just bought already washed bitter leaf. I think it's like 300 naira, but I didn't even use all. I think it's 50 naira. So I bought like 4 or like 5 or 6. I don't thereabouts. So now you stay. Can see that the egusi is looking up, and I don't like too many bitter leaf in my soup. It makes it somehow. I beg. So here is just I just added like a little bitter leaf. The egusi is looking up. It is looking up. It is looking up. So after this, just season, add a little bit of water to get the consistency you want, and your food is ready to go. Now garnish it with correct akpu. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Be cool. Because, as in, see it now. Like, see it now. Please don't ask me what I bring to the table. Or if you ask me what I bring to the table, I will not answer you. Like, see my food now. Just look at me in the kitchen. I spent hours there. I was sweating. I'm not saying, hey, I was sweating. I said, no, this food. And my brother was like, Sandra, this food is nice. Because when my mom was coming, I was like, Mommy, I'll just buy the things. Maybe when you come, you do it. Because I hadn't cooked egusi in years. So I didn't know how it would be. But sometimes when you have home training, even if you're a stubborn child, that home training, when you need it, it will suffice. You understand? So that is me tasting it. And oh my goodness. I was proud of myself. Like, this meal is 100/100. Look at me, I'm sweating. It's not easy to be in the kitchen and beg because it's not easy. So here is I finished frying the meat. I want to make the stew, so I just decided to use the same pot. And normally when you fry with aluminum pots, you have some, you know how it is. So here is some chicken crumbs. We have chicken crumbs on the oil, but really I can't be featuring and changing pots. I don't have much pots. As a spinster, we don't used to have many pots in our house. I just have 3 pots, 1 small and 2 medium. So I have to manage it. So I've added the pepper mix, and now after you will fry it. If you cannot fry, forget it. You can't cook stew. Where I come from, we must fry it. My dad will not eat it. He will say, this stew is not properly done. You get it. So I'm used to frying. My mom taught me you fry it very well so that the natural flavor of the tomato and the pepper will come out. If you cannot fry, I don't know what you are doing. So fry it very well, and that is what I'm doing. So once I'm done frying it, I will now add the chicken and add the chicken stock, then Maggi, so add curry to it, you understand? So for flavor, Maggi, the chicken stock. And if you want to add a little bit of water for lighter consistency, it depends on how thick you like your stew. You like it very thick like soup, then after adding the chicken stock, do not add anything to it. But if you want it to be moderate in terms of how light it is or the consistency, then you can add more water. So here is the chicken. I ate all the liver. I ate the liver. I ate like 2 chicken. If I'm in the kitchen, please, I must eat. It's not easy to stand for hours and start cooking. So I'm done with the stew. Here is the akpu, 2,000 naira akpu. So they sold 500 naira only 6. So imagine how 2,000 naira only, I think it's 24. Oh, yes. As in, my brother, they chop. We chop for our family. So, but they didn't finish it. When my mom was going, I just gave her some and I kept 5 for myself. Because I'll finish the many egusi soup now. So here I am done cooking. That's the akpu. What is egusi soup without fufu? Tell me, can you solve it?